I think of myself as a virgin, as what happened to me when I was younger. Now at the age of when girls are sleeping with boys left and right. I find the action, or even the thought, disgusting. When I explored my own body, it was a horrible experience. Visiting doctor's office for a physical, I hate it when doctors touch my bare skin. When one of my male friends asked me to be with them or have a one-night stand, I immediately want to be as far away from them as possible. Sure, I can talk about it. Sex will always be abhorrent, right?
Leon.
What?
Leon, my homie. Again, I'm sorry for not having a title for my poem. It's like a work in progress, just like my life. I showed up a hot mess, and like I'm still working it. And this poem is going to be basically what a lot of us feel. I mean, as individuals, as being human beings, as being fallible, that we're going to go through struggles in life, but it's up to us to how we handle it. So, I guess it's going to be called life. I've been a lost soul, and even been told that I'm spinning out of control with a sickness that stole the flavor of my life. Still, I try to shine bright as I'm losing my mind from all the tragedy that is my life. Stuck in darkness, stuck in the darkness of night, drowning, fighting to stay alive. But it feels like I fell on the knife, even lost my grip on what it means to be humankind. The battle's been lost, but bet I learned the most. Even though the knowledge was forced, it is what it is. I've been to hell and back, but it feels like I never left. Struggling until my last breath leaves my chest. Because I'm still trying to be the best. Oh yes, I'm still trying to be the best.
Brett German.
I made it this far. This next poem is entitled Discovery, and it follows in suit of the previous poem I spoke. The early 90s are rolling free. My mother grows, strong as can be. The phone rings in the blink of the night while we're all sitting around the television, enjoying the sight. The oldest sister, she answers the phone, hearing a language that she never was told. She asks, who is this man? Who is this voice? She didn't know that this voice comes thousands of miles away. This voice switches the language from Dene to English and asks for my mother. She gets on the phone and talks to this man, and he says, "You're Dene, you're Apache. We finally found you after many years of tracking you down. From when you were captured and you are now found." But it wasn't so happy for the cause of the call. Through the hunt epidemic, took our family from all. She put down the phone and started to cry, for she had been found. She knew who she was. The story continues.
All right, our last contestant, Patrick Yawaki. Pat Yawaki. Keen shirt. Real keen.
Pat Chiwaki representing Community College. This poem's called Spotted Elk's Band. It's just from an observer for Wounded Knee Massacre. Starts out like this. It has been a cold winter. We have been traveling for miles now. There have been 38 members of the Hongpapo Ayate that brought word of the murder of Sitting Bull and have joined us. We take them as family, for they have lost a great leader. They tell us the killing of Sitting Bull was done by one of our own. The U.S. government has been pushing us around, and in this winter we have fear that we may not see tomorrow. The snow surrounds us. We are weak. We are setting forth to Pine Ridge Reservation to meet with Red Cloud to find shelter with his camp. We ghost dance now to pray for the Creator for protection. We pray for life and that our shirts stop the bullets and that don't stop coming at us. The worst situation had become as we have stumbled onto the Wasichu military. They order us to walk miles to Wounded Knee Creek, where they order us to camp. As the morning sun rises, we see that we are completely surrounded. The Wasichus have set up their heavy guns at us and have more now in numbers. They order us to give up our weapons. They order our women to give up their sewing needles and cooking pots. But why? It's the winter and we are weak. We grow restless as these men strip us of our tools. The Wasichus have been drinking alcohol now and have been acting hostile towards us. We only wish to live. We offer our hearts to you, Creator. For our women and children could not sleep last night. They are scared for our lives. These men's actions have been nothing but lies and false promises. Their drunken ways are coming out now, and without our weapons, we know our future is bleak. An argument breaks out as the deaf elder Black Coyote is not giving up his gun. Bang! A shot has rang out. Bang, bang, bang! I see women and children running away from camp. Bang, bang, bang! The guns are killing my brothers and sisters in front of my eyes. Bang! A mother is killed holding her baby. The snow is stained with blood. Why, Creator, have these people come? Why have they continued to kill our people? To change us into white men or be killed. Bang! I see my mother and father shot. My being has shattered as I see my family gone. I turn to these men, these evil men, and shout, why? These three men surround me. They pass around their bottle of bad medicine. Bang! Thank you.
All right. That was the second round. What y'all think? Yeah? Still here, y'all still awake? All right. Talk with the judges. I'm gonna talk about y'all behind y'all's back. All right, top four. Tressa Welch. Michael Fast Buffalo Horse. Darren Janice. And Brett German. I want to thank everybody that's been competing. This is just a friendly competition for $100. This is the champ. Yeah, this is the third round. Third round. Are you ready for third round? Third round? All right. All right, going on here. Darren Janice.
My name is Darren Janice from Oglala Lakota College. This poem is entitled, Doing Time. The liquid nooses drip from the rooftops in white clay. Entwined are the bodies of Lakota men and women who purchased an addiction by paying with their lives. She is held without bond within the four walls of White Clay, Nebraska, a state-run, incorrectional institution built upon addiction and paid for by the people who scatter their own. The money she receives from her first of the month check isn't enough to bond her way out. It's all taken in exchange for the inflamed water that scorches her soul and solidifies her mind into an unconscious state to take away the pain of yesterday's hangover. She awakens every morning with the sun shining upon her weather-beaten face. Beer bottle cap tops and pebbles fall out of her entangled hair as she lifts her head off of the storefront pavement she passed out on the night before. She sits up, she checks her Indian purse to make sure she still has a little money inside, and then she reaches down to fill her zipper, the zipper of her pants, to make sure it's still up, as men sometimes unzip them down throughout the night. The mobile captive makes her way to the closest bar so that she can murder her hangover with surefire shots from a Colt 45 aimed down her dry throat. She feels herself drowning in despair as she once again fades into an ethereal haze. Prisoner number 69360 is serving what seems to be a life sentence without the possibility of parole. She admits to her many crimes committed after an interrogation session of firewater burning. She feels guilty for the time she was 5 and her mother's boyfriend molested her. She is guilty of being drunk at 14 and being raped repeatedly. Every man she's known has beaten the innocence out of her. She is guilty and deserves to be here. This is where she belongs. Her will to live was broken, like the many treaties with the United States government. The liquid chain on her wrists and ankles cling tight. Unable to fight, she falls to the ground in front of the car headlights. The guards are armed with silver bullets and hold Colt 45s, ready to take down anyone attempting to sober up. Everyone must pay repeatedly for the crimes they've committed by serving a life sentence with no possibility of parole, or passing out drunk somewhere down death row.
Aaron, all right. Tressa Welch, come on up, please.
Again?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, again. Third round.
I didn't have anything wrote, like I wrote one poem and that was the first one you heard. I just been winging it, so. Enough about Daffle, I'm just gonna babble. It doesn't matter where you come from, it doesn't matter where you start, it's all about being a part of this rap I call art. You don't have to be smart, it's like throwing darts to try to make it on the board and get the #1 hit. That's how I do it. I make a hit every time when I throw down these rhymes. My pen's been making me shine. Oh shit, I just ran out of lines. I wish I would have wrote more. This poem's really a bore. I'm ready to leave and go act like an AIHEC core. Whole quad, eh? Just kidding, it's not pretty TV for me.
Tell them off on everybody. Brett?